slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Today we have Double P grading. They have been growing like crazy. They have their Peterbilt with the little stallion up there, which is really nice. All the flashers and strobes in their bumper. We're adding AirWeigh scales on this truck and trailer today. Kind of show you on the inside how nice this truck is. It's like a Rolls Royce of heavy haul trucks. I like showing everybody because this is the type of trucks y'all need if y'all want to run kind of, heavier loads. So he's got a steer axles. Those will be measured. We're putting AirWeigh scales on everything. He's got a wet line kit on here. Big old headache rack and a light bar. I asked my friends over at Scarborough Company, where did they use? They said they use Whelen, Whelen light bars for the top of their trucks. We also have some other vendors, and there is a link in my bio for some of the headache racks at MyT. So let's go over what they got. They have the little drop axle here, 2 drive axles. The trailer is a Fontaine magnitude 60 class, so it's a 60-ton rated trailer, and it has a nitrogen charged stinger. Of course, flip ramps on the front, lockable toolboxes. And then here's the AirWeigh scales. So I have one unit that'll be mounted in place of the air gauge in the truck, one unit mounted on the trailer, and then we're going to actually have a third unit mounted on the stinger. And then I'll take you through some of the installation process. You have your fuse and wiring, owner's manual and guides, some little modules, wiring, zip ties. This is called a breakout harness. This is really important. Don't think we're actually going to be using it on this unit, but imagine that this is like a T or a Y connection that'll break power out from your main harness and get it over to your units. And so that's always important. If your trailer doesn't have ABS, like this one doesn't, a lot of the 3-axle trailers do not have ABS on them, then we have another type of harness that allows us to get power. So we'll walk you through the process on how to install these. And then when we get the stinger in, we'll do that one as well. So we got this part installed in the back of the trailer with constant power. And now Curtis is going to help me show y'all how to pop one into the truck.
I might have to modify that bracket though.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, probably. I had to
It's not big enough.
No, it's too big.
Look at this.
So,
What's that doing? All right, so we're going to take these 4 screws out. And then that'll take that panel off?
yes.
And then we're just taking out the air gauge.
Yeah.
So you see how that one has the little air line right here?
And I'll just tie in off of it.
And we'll tie in off that air line.
And then I'll splice the wiring here for my power.
And then splice the wire in for the power. Was that like a little bezel ring?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to modify that hole though?
No, the hole's fine. It's this bracket here.
That little clip. Because you've already done one or two of these, ain't you?
Yeah. What I have to do is cut this down flush here. So to pull that in tight.
Oh. Because it's too long or something? Or the bolts ain't long enough?
Yeah. Well, this might actually be different. This might actually work.
This one might actually work.
Yeah. The other one was too big.
Because it was like a thicker gauge, thicker cluster or whatever.
It was a real old wood grain cluster setup. And that was on a Kimberly.
This is a real truck. This is a Peterbilt. This is a real heavy haul truck. Well, that's actually pretty easy.
That's what I said. It's not hard at all, especially if everything's already ran. The only thing I have to do is just tie in
The airline.
the airline and then the power.
So now it looks just like factory. All right, and then we'll come right back whenever he's got all that rest of that installed, get it lit up, and we'll show you what it looks like on the Stinger, the trailer, and then the last thing he's doing, show him the little electricals.
Yeah.
So he's gonna splice into that electrical so that he'll have power going to his unit here. And then we'll show you what it looks like for the truck, trailer, and nitrogen charge Stinger. Breaker 19er, we got the AirWeigh scale installed. Come on back. And boom, done. This is the final walk around for a really cool company, Double P Grading. This company has grown like crazy, like hotcakes. Is it grown like hotcakes? Anyways, we got the scale in the dash. They have to calibrate it, of course. So then now they got this cool Striker radio here. So now we got that front scale, the scale that's in their dash will tell you the steer axles. The steer axles, which are these axles. The drive axles, which is these 3 axles. And the trailer axles, which is the last 3 axles there. All this is read as well on Bluetooth, so you can be in a piece of equipment up on the deck. Get your piece of equipment up there, and then it'll tell you what weight on your phone. So on your phone, it'll display all of them, including the Stinger, and I'll show you that. But so you know whether you need to drive that piece of equipment forward or get it loaded forward a little bit to push more weight onto the truck side or back onto the trailer side before you chain it down, before you get to the cat scales, and then you can chain it down and just load it one time. And then our other unit is right here. It also has to be calibrated. And then the last unit is for this Stinger. In this case, it's a spreader bar. So right here, it's all lit up, kind of safely put out of the way and ready to go. So if you need a trailer or a scale or any service work, just give us a call, 888-LOWBOY1, or you can click the link in our bio.
Rolling with the crew, moving those big loads, yeah, you know how we do. We got the ribs, the power, the mic, from dawn to dusk, we own the night. Oversized loads ain't nothing but a thing. Got the trailer stretched out, feel the metal sing. Trucks on the highway, flexing the muscle.